they have not helped the game. They have not helped to keep the parity within the game. You build these super teams.
So the hot topic right now is Damian Lillard going to the Heat. Dame has never hopped around. He's proven his loyalty to Portland, and they just haven't been able to provide the right team for him to compete anymore. So are you against that move?
Well, wherever he goes, he probably will finish his career because of his age and the fact that he's played 12, 13 years. And he wants to have a chance at winning a championship.
Right.
And he doesn't think he can get it there.
Right.
So that's a good reason.
Yes.
For him. But a guy 26 or 27 just wanting to hop around. Look how many times Durant has hopped around. No, for real. OKC to Golden State to where do you go after that? Now he's in Phoenix.
So you don't respect that?
Yo, so that was the legend, Dr. J, cooking Kevin Durant like a piece of catfish on Friday. Huh? They had to let him have it. You know what I'm saying? Rightfully so, though. Because, look, I know somebody said Kevin Durant going to be on Twitter creating fake accounts in no time to respond to. I know he heated over this. But I don't know why, though. But listen, he's not lying, man. He said for somebody like Dame Lillard, this is, controversy. Maybe Dame Lillard goes over to Miami, maybe not. But Dame has been sticking with Portland all these years. He that's not a bad decision. But how Kevin keep jumping to group up with all these super teams, and it just keeps being fruitless. And then he don't give it no real chance to materialize. It's like, oh, this ain't working. Let's get it. And it's like, yo, y'all beg to put these teams together, and then you get there, and then you don't get over the hump. People just say he just want to hoop. He don't want to be a leader. Okay, but still, if you just want to hoop, you don't want to be a leader, why force your way off of a team that you had a big part in constructing? Y'all put this together. You and Kyrie, let's come over here and do this. Like, you done went from OKC, where we thought you was going to fight back, and then you jumped over to Golden State. You got some wins there, but they were fruitless wins because it wasn't really your team. They was already doing their thing, right? So then you back to Brooklyn. And went, y'all going to do the thing with, y'all cried y'all way out of Brooklyn. You Harden, and right? Now you have Phoenix. You get bounced out of the playoff. It's just, it seems like an ongoing saga of, okay, now they made some blockbuster trades in Phoenix. They're trying to line stuff up. Okay, what happens next year if nothing materializes? If y'all get bounced again, you already antsy because you know Kevin Durant is going to be like, where I'm about to go now. And it's like at some point, man, just play the contract out, bro. Play the contract out. Give it a real chance and stop bouncing around creating these super teams because it doesn't really seem to be working. Like Ryan Davis cooked him too because he was talking about they disagreed that winning championships was either about defense or offense. Ryan said it was defense. Kevin believes it's offense. Obviously, how you keep linking up with all these teams. And then he called Ryan a trash comedian for that, right? And Ryan put together about a 5-6 minute video. Check it out of him cooking Kevin Durant with the stats, though. And I didn't really believe this defensive angle when I heard the Pistons coach talking about it because it hasn't been working for us, okay? It has not been, not under this regime, okay? But I ain't talking about back when Ben Wallace and them was here. I'm talking about this coach we got now, okay? He's still preaching defense and it's not working. Anyway, man, but the way Ryan broke down the stats of it, it really do make sense because it's like, yeah, you need a high-power offense, but you have to be able to stop somebody. Like when Golden State and them was winning this, that, and that, like they had top defenses. Like he proved so many cases of teams when they had powerful offenses, they still had top 5 defenses where they was stopping people. You had to be able to stop somebody in times like this. But he cooked Kevin Durant on that. I know Kev was mad, and I know he's mad when he's hearing this from Dr. J. But it needs to be said. Because, man, we've been waiting on the greatness to materialize, and he great. He is a great player. Like, we ain't knocking him, but we is, though. We is. We got to time for somebody to knock on your door or something, brother, because we waiting to see this superstar who we know got it put a team, for the most part, on his back and carry him over the hump. And stop running from every challenge. Like sometimes, man, you just got to buckle down and face your challenges in life, whatever they is. You just got to go at it. You got to face it and go get busy, man, and just push through it. I don't know what to tell you, how to do that for you, but running don't seem to be the answer for nobody. Everything requires hard work, man. Everything. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts around it. You got to go through the wall if you are to make it to the other side. And that, I don't care what you're doing, it's not going to come easy like that. Most things you're going to have to put some time, some effort, some grind into. And I'm not saying that Kevin ain't grinding. Like, for him to be as talented as he is, you know what I'm saying? I mean, just astronomical talent. To get to that level, you've been putting in work all your life. All your life. So that's not necessarily the wall that I'm talking about in his life. I think in his profession, the wall that we're talking about that he isn't going through is the one to put that team on his back. It's where he want to be. Even though he may not want to be a leader or this, that, and the other, or may not be as vocal or as orchestrating as like a LeBron or something like that, he still wants to be the main ingredient to a team that is winning multiple championships. And they want to be able to look back and be like, oh, he was like the Jordan of that team, or he was like the LeBron of that team, or he was the Steph Curry of that team. He wants to be known as that guy that got them over the hump. Not what he got when he was in Golden State, where he don't, I think he enjoyed his championships there, but I think part of the sour taste that was left on him is because that team was already ready-made before he got there. He was just an additive. A potent additive, but he was just an add-on. You know what I'm saying? So it don't mean as much. It don't mean as much. And even when you get together and you do the Harden and the Kyrie type thing, it's like you're still the guy. But it's like, man, you putting together these big, huge 3-piece teams and you're still not productive. That's what makes it like this how I looked at LeBron when he was in Miami. I was still a fan. Of course, I'm a Bron fan. But when they put that 3-piece together, him, Bosh, and Wade, and then Bosh kind of matriculated off downward some later on, but I expected them on paper. I was like, are they gonna win every year that they're playing? And so for them to get 2 out of 4, I was like, what's wrong with this picture? And they almost just got 1 out of 4. Had not Ray Allen hit that 3. So it was like, y'all supposed to be winning more than what y'all doing. And this is what it feels like with Kevin Durant. Like, they gets together on these big teams and put together these huge 3-pieces, but then don't nothing come of it. You know what I'm saying? And when don't nothing come of it, it almost makes it look worse than when if you was just a one guy on the team. You know what I'm saying? Look better when you just the one guy on the team and you ain't got nobody else. You just carrying everybody. But yeah, Dr. J had to say it, man. And I'm glad he did. Glad he did. Somebody had to say it, man. People been saying it, but people still be arguing. Skip argue that. But hey, man, let me know what you think. It's your boy Pete Camp. Let me know what you think. You think he gonna get some championships going forward with the Suns, or is he gonna fizzle out and move to another team next year? I don't know, man. Let me know. Put something in the comments for your boy.